Here in Illinois, Chicago suburbs, we have 4. But when I say 4, it's probably more like 2.5, 3, honestly. What's going on YouTube? This is Blankenship here, your favorite Chicagoland realtor, and if this is your very first time on this YouTube channel, I would absolutely love it if you guys could hit the subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, because it'll tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job at making this video kind of thing. If you're considering buying, selling, or investing here into real estate in the Chicagoland area, my team and I would be absolutely honored to help you guys out. Shoot me a call, text, email, or message me on social media. All my information is down below in the description. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video of the 5 things that they don't tell you when it comes to moving here to the Chicago Burbs. Okay, so quick note, this isn't to scare you or anything like that, but I've lived here in the Chicago Burbs basically my whole life, and these are kind of just all my opinions and stuff like that. We're gonna go right into this video. We're gonna do 5 things that they don't tell you when it comes to moving here to the Chicago Burbs, whether you're moving from the city of Chicago, but mostly for those people that are relocating from out of state. So number 1 is that everyone knows the winters here get pretty brutal in the Chicagoland area and Illinois in general, but no one tells you about the summers, right? The summers can get brutally hot here. I mean, I lived in Los Angeles as well. It's a lot of dry heat over there, but here in the Chicago Burbs, the summers here get incredibly humid and there are a ton of mosquitoes. It's kind of insane. Just imagine like mowing the lawn at your house in like 100-degree weather and it's like insanely humid. It's not fun at all, but it is what it is, because you can just spend all day at the pools and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, and the evenings are typically very awesome when it comes to this as well. And a pro tip is that, like I said, there's a lot of mosquitoes here right in the summer. So in the winters, make sure you buy a ton of bug spray, as well as like those little candle things that like repel the mosquitoes too, especially when you're having people over in the evenings for barbecues and stuff like that. Yep, but the first thing that they don't tell you is that the summers, while they're nice, they can be a struggle sometimes because it gets extremely humid out here and it's sometimes uncomfortable. Number 2, what they don't tell you when it comes to relocating here to Chicago Burbs is that a ton of people bash on like there's nothing to do here in the Burbs, and you gotta go to downtown Chicago to have some fun. But I beg to differ, and in my opinion, I think the Chicago Burbs, there's a ton of stuff to do over here, right? So if you are relocating here from out of state, you really gotta take advantage of all the great downtown areas that the Burbs has. I mean, everyone knows about downtown Naperville. It's kind of like the mecca, kind of the hub for the Burbs, but you got like downtown Downers Grove, extremely overrated in my opinion, downtown St. Charles, downtown Geneva, downtown Glen Ellyn, downtown Wheaton, the list goes on and on and on. There's a lot of different fests going on. I mean, Taste of Glen Ellyn is going on right now. I used to go there all the time when I was in high school. That was a little while ago. I know I look like I'm 18 still, but it was a while ago, but I know what's going on right now. I'll probably take my nephews out over there. Downtown Glendale Heights Glendale Heights Fest has, not downtown Glendale Heights, sorry, but Glendale Heights Fest has great fireworks for July 4th. All these downtown areas have a lot of different, boutique shops, a lot of restaurants to do, have some fun with the family, friends, go on date nights. But yeah, I personally think that, people don't tell you that the downtown areas in the Chicago Burbs are absolutely awesome, in my opinion. Go check it out for yourself, but especially if you are taking vacations here to Chicago Burbs, you definitely got to check out some of the downtown areas. They're pretty awesome. Number 3 is that if you are relocating from somewhere warm, you guys probably have like one season where it's just nice all year round. Here in Illinois, Chicago suburbs, we have 4. But when I say 4, it's probably more like 2.5, 3, honestly. I mean, the winters are incredibly long. Sometimes it just really depends when summer comes up and shows up. Sometimes we just skip spring, like it's crazy, right? The seasons here are incredibly insane in my opinion. In the fall, I love the fall personally because the weather's probably around like 70 degrees, but in the mornings it could be like 40, and then all of a sudden by when it gets like 3 o'clock, it's like 75 to 80 degrees. So you're literally coming in to work with a North Face jacket on, and then you're just drenched getting out from work or whatever the case may be from school. It's pretty nuts. And there are like times in the fall as well where one day it's like beautiful, like 85, and then all of a sudden the weather just drops insanely. That's kind of why my allergies like act up like crazy too, is because of the weather changing and stuff. But here in Illinois is that or Chicago suburbs, that yes, we have 4 seasons, but It gets crazy sometimes. It's like 3.5, 2.5 seasons. That's just how I feel, and I tell my clients that it's pretty funny. But yep, that's number 3. Number 4, what they don't tell you when it comes to relocating here to Chicago Burbs. If you're relocating from the city of Chicago, you already know. But if you're relocating from out of state, people here love their Chicago sports, okay? If you're a big Chicago Bears fan, you cannot like the Green Bay Packers, you cannot like the Detroit Lions, you cannot like the Minnesota Vikings. You know, you can, at the end of the day, you can like whoever you want, but people that are very passionate about their Chicago sports, they're really passionate about their Chicago sports. I mean, we have incredible sports history here. I love the Chicago Bulls. I'm a firm believer if Derrick Rose never tore his ACL, he'd be the best point guard in NBA history. I'm extremely biased, yes. I say in all my videos, I'm biased about a lot of stuff. But, you know, if you're relocating here from out of state, you got to be ready to put on, you know, those jerseys and stuff like that. You got to pick if you're a Cubs or a Sox fan, and you better love the Bears for Sunday Night Football and, you know, Sunday football and all that good stuff. And then last but not least, something people don't tell you when it comes to relocating here to Chicago Burbs is that the winter season is extremely long and sometimes longer than you might think. You know, it's pretty crazy. Like when you go to work in the morning, it's dark outside, and then when you come home, it's extremely dark. I remember probably like 8 years ago or something like that, we had an insane snowstorm, and like the snow was like 3 or 4 feet. It was pretty nuts. And I think like 3 years ago, the weather was like -27 or something like that. Like you couldn't go outside and stuff. Me and my brother would put like boiling water in like a pan, and then we'd go outside, throw it out, and it would just evaporate into like snow. It was pretty cool. But, you know, just be prepared for the winters because it is pretty crazy here. I mean, you probably already know that Chicago people, and, you know, just knowing, understanding Illinois and Chicago Burbs in general, is that the winters do get pretty brutal here. But, you know, there's a lot of fun things to do in the winter. I mean, you go snowboarding, sledding. There's a lot of hills around here to go sledding with the family and stuff like that. And there are some cool things that do go on in the winter. And a pro tip is that if you do own a house, please invest in a snowblower. You can go on Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and find something used and cheaper, but it's going to save you so much time, especially when it comes to those, you know, annoying winters where you have to go shovel them in the morning. And also get a remote start on your car because it's going to save you so much time as well, especially in the winter. You know, you just make sure that the heat's on in your car already, so that when you do hit that remote start, you know, everything's defrosted already, your car's already nice and warm, and you don't have to go outside, especially if it's parked outside, to, you know, just start it to get it running and warmed up for like 15 minutes. But those are my 5 things that they don't tell you when it comes to moving here to Chicago Burbs, in my opinion. And if you did enjoy this video, you need to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below on what you want to see next. And if you're considering buying, selling, or investing into real estate here in the Chicagoland area, my team and I would be absolutely honored to help you guys out. Shoot me a call, text, email. All my information is down below in the description. And if, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, you need to watch one of these. I'm not sure where it's going to be on the screen right here, but there's going to be a subscribe button as well as another video to watch. Watch it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next video.